some girlfriend rang up and said, "You got to hear this guy, Jimi Hendrix." And I went, "Oh, really?" She said, "Yeah, I was at a club last night. It's unbelievable."
Some musicians make you better the moment you play beside them. Others completely shake your confidence. Even legends aren't immune to that feeling. And for Jeff Beck, one of the greatest guitarists who ever lived, there was one player so overwhelming that jamming with him felt almost unbearable. Jeff Beck wasn't just another rock guitarist. The kind of player other legends quietly studied and openly admired. Born in England, Beck first rose to prominence in the mid-1960s as part of the Yardbirds, a band that somehow managed to introduce the world to Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, and Jeff Beck, three guitar titans from a single lineup. From the beginning, Beck sounded different. He ditched the guitar pick, attacked the strings with his fingers, and treated the whammy bar on his Fender Stratocaster like a living extension of his hands. Where others chased speed, Beck chased expression. He could make a guitar whisper, cry, or explode, all within a single phrase. When Beck stepped into the Yardbirds, he brought with him a bold, experimental edge. His work with the band, especially using his legendary 1959 Les Paul Standard, pushed rock guitar into uncharted territory, embracing distortion, fuzz, and feedback long before they became standard tools of the genre. Yet even at deafening volumes, Beck never lost subtlety. Every note had intent. After leaving the Yardbirds, Jeff Beck didn't slow down, he reinvented himself. His solo debut, Truth, wasn't just an album, it was a statement. Beck continued evolving through projects like the Jeff Beck Group and Beck, Bogart and Apiece, constantly reshaping his sound rather than repeating past success. Jazz fusion, blues, hard rock. Beck refused to be boxed in. That fearless creativity is why guitarists like David Gilmour and Eddie Van Halen openly credited him as a major influence. Beck didn't follow trends, he quietly created them. Yet despite all his brilliance, Jeff Beck openly admitted that there was one guitarist he never felt comfortable playing with. That guitarist was Jimi Hendrix. Beck admired Hendrix deeply. In fact, he often spoke about Jimi with awe and respect. But admiration didn't make their rare jam sessions any easier. Quite the opposite. Looking back on those moments, Beck once said, "What was it like? Honestly, it was awful. The first time, I felt like a peanut. Like a hole would open up and swallow me." Coming from Jeff Beck, that confession says everything. Hendrix wasn't just skilled, he was otherworldly. His approach to the guitar felt limitless, unpredictable, and emotionally raw. Playing beside him forced Beck to confront something uncomfortable. Even legends can feel small in the presence of another visionary. But what truly surprised Beck was Hendrix's humility. Despite being treated like a messiah by fans, Beck realized that Jimi wasn't chasing fame, image, or showmanship. Hendrix was, at his core, a pure music lover, deeply passionate and endlessly curious. Beck compared him to blues legend Buddy Guy, noting how playing with Buddy felt like a conversation, one guitarist speaking while the other truly listened. One night, when Beck, Hendrix, and Buddy Guy shared a musical moment, Beck noticed something profound. The guitar wasn't competing, it was communicating. That realization changed everything. Jeff Beck came to understand that Hendrix wasn't trying to dominate or intimidate. He was simply expressing himself without limits. And while that level of freedom made jamming with him uncomfortable, it also made Hendrix revolutionary. Even though Beck found those sessions difficult, his respect never faded. He consistently described Hendrix as a visionary who permanently altered the language of rock guitar, someone who expanded what the instrument could be. So the question remains, was Jeff Beck right to avoid jamming with Jimi Hendrix? Or was that discomfort simply the price of standing next to genius? Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the untold moments between music legends, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is Rocky Fame Diaries, where rock history, rivalries, and raw truths live on. See you in the next story.